Welcome back to another episode of Living in Downtown Toronto. Day in my life, living alone series, whatever you guys want to call it. Today, I don't really have any plans. I am going to be watching Dune 2. I don't even like watching movies, but a lot of people have been going crazy about watching the movie. They're like, watching IMAX, it's super cool, peak cinema or whatever. So I'm gonna go watch it and we'll see how it is. So right now it's 10:50 and the show starts at 11:30. So it's on the other side of the city. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes to walk. I'm gonna eat some breakfast real quick and then we're gonna head out. Let's go. Alright, so this is my typical breakfast. Every day I have overnight oats. It has 1 scoop of whey protein, 1 cup of milk, and 1 cup of oats. So it's about like 20 something grams of protein for like 600 calories. So it's good for me while I'm trying to bulk. I usually prepare like 4 of these at a time. It's quick to eat, has a lot of calories. Doesn't taste the best, but like at the end of the day, gains is what we're after. My fridge is completely empty. Well, it's not empty, but like, you know, one of those moments when you open up your fridge or you're trying to make something to eat and there's stuff there, but like you really can't make a meal out of it. That's what I'm at right now. So after I finish this, we'll just see how the day progresses. I missed the Dune showing. Long story short is I was running a bit late, called an Uber and I'd be there right at 11:30. Went downstairs. And then 5 minutes later, the Uber canceled on me, even though it was like 2 streets away from me. Then I called another Uber. It wouldn't have made it in time. So just before the show time, I decided to cancel the showing and get a refund and then rebook for 6:30. So I took a little L over there, but it'd be like that sometimes. I'm actually running pretty good on time. So before I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna sweep up real quick and clean the house a little bit. And I always love listening to music when I do. Right now, this song right here, it's called It's Us by this new artist, Nem. He's like popping off everywhere. His new album was pretty sick too, so I'm gonna play that. I have a playlist in the work as well. I'm probably gonna finish it up when I come back from grocery shopping. Without further ado, let's start cleaning. So, a little side note, I've just been in my consumer bag lately, just buying the most random stuff, so boom. First purchase, skateboard. Why did I buy a skateboard? I just want to be that skater boy. I lived that skater boy lifestyle.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
When I was younger, I had one, but I never really learned tricks. I want to learn how to like kick flip and ollie. I'll probably make a video on that, like trying to learn how to kick flip or whatever in like 7 days. Boom, we got that. I also got like different wheels for it as well. And the second thing, ready? The second thing? And the second thing I got is, I got a ukulele. Like, why? Just vibes. Just like in that mood where everything I wanted to do as a kid, like, you know, I wanted to learn how to play electric guitar. I don't really want to buy something that I'm not going to use, so this was like 60 bucks. I'm going to try to learn how to play World Star Money on it. That's all I got so far. I mean, that's not bad, right? Like, I probably only used it like 3 times so far, but like I'm almost there for World Star Money. That's like my goal. I'm gonna like try learning that in 7 days as well. Maybe I'll make a video on it. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked way too easily. Let's go to the grocery store. Alright, guess how much I got all of this for? I'm gonna give you a little quick close up. Got some spinach, tortilla wraps, basil, some snacks. This right here is crack, but guess how much all this was? I'll give you 3 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This was $49. Insane, bro, insane. Okay, so I got the grocery shopping done. Now it's time for me to load it in the fridge. So this is a quick tour of the fridge. Just like a bunch of condiments and liquids like milk, Red Bull. And then a bunch of eggs, which I do eat every day. And then like some butter. Also got avocados down here. As you can see, it's looking pretty empty, but organized. That's that. So I just finished creating the playlist. It's called Bangers Only. My account on Spotify is Ennvisionn. So make sure you guys follow and like. The link is also in the description as well for the playlist. And it's called Bangers Only because it has songs like this, and this, and let's not forget this one right over here. I put a lot of different artists on there and a lot of different genres. If you have any good song recommendations to add to the playlist, leave them in the description below or just DM me on Instagram. Check out the playlist. I think you guys will really like it. And make sure you guys follow me on Spotify as well while you're there. So now that I'm done with the playlist, I'm going to be heading towards the theater to catch the showing. Right now it's 3:30, so starting about 3 hours. I'm going to walk over there. That's going to take like 30 minutes. I'm going to get some food, hang out for a bit. And hopefully Dune 2 is worth it because I centered my whole day around watching that. So hopefully I don't fall asleep because I'm a chronic, like, you put on a movie and I'm not interested in it, I'll fall asleep in like 10 minutes. So let's see how it goes. So by the time I made to the movie theater area, I was pretty hungry and looked online for the best spot to eat in the area. I found Rudy's, which is a smash burger spot, had a lot of good reviews, so I decided to go with the double cheeseburger for 12 bucks. So fingers crossed, hopefully it tastes good. And on the way, I heard this squirrel like making a bunch of noises, and it sounded like it was low-key choking. Anyways, I found an empty picnic table, sat down, and this park is right next to OCAD and the AGO. Shout out to the cashier, she gave me a free water bottle. Just off looks, the burger looks kind of mid. The bun was really soft though, but when I took a bite, dude, this was so good. One of the best burgers I've ever had. Beasted that with ease, and then decided to people watch in the park for a little bit. So after chilling in the park, I still had a couple hours left to kill, so I decided to do some shopping and browsing some stores. First up was Lush. I want to smell their fragrance line because I heard good things about it. As you can see, tried a bunch of fragrances and walked out with this. It kind of smells like incense. Nah, I need someone to explain why there's always a huge line outside of Brandy Melville. Like, what's the hype about? Anyways, luckily Chick-fil-A was open, so I copped 2 Chick-fil-A sauces that I've been fiending for a couple weeks. Then I went to this store called Geologic, which is like a crystal rock store. Has a bunch of cool stuff in there. And this is where I usually buy my incense. It's like $2 per box, which I think is pretty good. Afterwards, I walked into this random like death metal thrift shop. They had a bunch of stuff down here. It was a pretty big location, but I didn't really find anything I liked, so I just browsed around for a bit. And luckily, it was almost time to watch the movie, so I headed to the theater. These stairs/escalators are so steep, like I don't even know why they made it like that. One wrong move, one stumble, you're done. My biggest fear is getting the This Is Sparta kick down these stairs, bro. I'm telling you, it's over for anybody that does. And then I made my way to the auditorium, and for some reason the show was delayed. It's just my luck, I guess. 20 minutes because they had to clean like the inside. On top of that, tell me why I'm paying full price for a ticket when they're gonna play 30 minutes of ads when the show is supposed to start.
3 hours later.
So I finished the movie, walked out. My overall impressions, I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. The pacing was pretty slow, and honestly, it wasn't worth the hype. Side note, the green TD building is super ugly, bro. It's such an eyesore. Anyways, I was super hungry and I went to one of the only spots that was open at this time. And of course, it's Rudy's. And if you order on Uber Eats, you get buy one, get one. The wait was about 20 minutes, so I decided to walk around the corner and get some real fruit. I got the mango diamond slush. Then I got an Uber home, which is only $9. Alright, so I'm finally back. I got Rudy's again. It was actually really close to the movie theater. I think it was about like a 3-minute walk, so I was like, might as well get it. The first time I got it, it was so good. Probably the best burger experience I've had since Shake Shack. They had like a buy one get one deal going, so I got 2 burgers. Boom boom. And sauce. They charged me $1 for this, but whatever. This one does not look as good as the other one I got. Boom. Look at that. I'm excited to try this. It's a good burger. Let me eat this real quick. I'll get back to you. I just gotta focus on eating the food. It's so good. Alright, boom. I finished the food. Okay, so this is not the end of the vlog. This is the point where I'm gonna admit I catfish you guys because this is not a day in the life. The vlog doesn't end here. It's actually a weekend in my life. So here's what I did on Sunday. Alright, what's up? Right now it's the next day. It's Sunday right now. It's about 5 o'clock and look at the sunlight, man. It's beaming in. It's so hot right now. That's why I got the window open, first of all. The way the sun is like just beaming and everything, it's making it super hot. Even standing there for like a couple minutes, bro, I started like sweating. So I watched Dune 2 yesterday. My honest review of the movie, it's so overhyped from what everybody else was saying. They're like, oh, Dune 2 is amazing, changed cinema forever, all this like crazy stuff I've been seeing, like cinematic masterpiece. Even though it was a good movie, I felt like it was just kind of slowly paced. Shaved like a whole hour off the movie because it was kind of like a slow progression. In the last like 30 minutes, all this craziness happened. It was insane. But there's a couple really good parts of the movie that I really enjoyed that made me be like, wow, these are like great moments. But overall, I give it like a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't go back to watch it again. And knowing what I know now, I would have just waited for it to like be on streaming rather than go on IMAX. IMAX is overrated too. I don't really like that kind of theater experience. I guess you could say I'm a harsh critic. I don't know. Now, I don't know what the plan is really. I just finished breakfast. I know it's like 5 o'clock and I just had breakfast, but it'd be like that. So I finished my overnight oats again. I'm probably gonna wash this, make some more overnight oats, and then I'm probably gonna chill outside for a bit, maybe get some food, walk around. Oh, another thing, my friend cut my hair the other day. So normally I get a buzz cut, and I've been getting a buzz cut for so long. Literally since like a little bit before COVID happened, I just shaved off my head. I look crazy, not gonna lie. I didn't do the best job, but then I found a barber. He kept giving me buzz cuts and stuff, and then that's been my haircut up until now. The haircuts were crispy. That's no enhancements too. I had a really good barber, and the timings didn't work out where I could get a haircut with him. And I've been going to this guy for 3 years. Before he was in his like fancy shop or whatever. And mind you, for the beard and haircut and everything, $70, which is already a lot. So I decided to book with him on his app. I confirm it, it says $100. So I canceled the appointment. I text my guy, I'm like, yo, can you at least give me a discount or something like that? And he hits me with the, nah fam, that's just how much I'm charging. That really broke my heart over here. 3 years I've been his loyal customer. I'm like, yo, can you like do a better price for me? He's like, nah, that's my rate. You know, loyalty is not a thing in this world anymore, man. So I went to another barber and I got like burst fade mullet with a V-taper, and this is what it looked like. He didn't really do the best job and it wasn't really the best experience, so I decided to not go back to him. And then I just let my hair grow. And then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna cut it myself. So I got some clippers off Amazon. And then my friend's like, yo, let me cut it for you. I'm like, sure. Even if you do a bad job, I don't really care. I'll just wear a hat. My hair grows really fast. So this guy gives me a cut and he was so shook too on top of that. So he did a really nice job on the beard. The fades on the side is not the best. And then he tried to like taper it a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's not a bad haircut for someone who's like cutting hair for the first time. And then I'm also starting to post on my Instagram and TikTok. So follow it right over here. It's at Ennvisionn everywhere, so you can follow it. Okay, so before I head out, I'm gonna make quickly some overnight oats. The recipe is really simple. You're gonna get your protein powder, your oats, and milk.
So honestly, it's pretty simple. You're gonna take 1 cup of oats and you're gonna put it in the mason jar. Then you're gonna take your 1 scoop of protein powder, put it in there. And lastly, you're gonna take 1 cup of milk and put it in there. And you can add any other toppings you want, like chocolate chips, bananas, whatever. Then just mix it up real good. Make sure you know the protein powders are not sticking to the sides or the bottom and everything's mixed up nicely. Then once you have it done, you just stick it in the fridge and make sure you eat it within 3 to 4 days. So I quickly cleaned before I left, and then I just took my camera and started walking, taking pictures of whatever I thought looked good, especially now that the sun is out and it's almost golden hour. Things just look amazing in the sunlight. I just like to capture the way the sun hits things and the way the composition of certain things are, the colors, etc. Basically just finding beauty in everyday scenes and scenarios. And I really do like using the Fuji X70. It kind of gives like a film look to the photos.
I randomly just started walking from Distillery District all the way to this area. As you can see, this area is so cool. It's called Underpass Park, and it's basically like a skate park underneath. I think it's like a highway basically. I didn't even know this spot existed. I saw it on my like Instagram page like a couple days ago. And I'm like, yo, I should kind of walk here. And then like I told you guys before, it was super warm, so I was like, yo, might as well go outside for a bit. And boom, like. Anyways, I walked for like 15-20 minutes to get here. I don't have too much time to explore because I ordered pizza from District Pizza and Distillery, and it's probably ready by now. Might get a little bit cold, so I'm gonna quickly rush back. But definitely, I'm gonna bring my skateboard here and like just shred it, bro. Shred it, bro. Cowabunga kind of vibes, you know? There's like so many parts to explore that I need to like hit up. definitely I'm gonna do that. It looks so cool here, like just the way the sun's hitting. So yo, even the CN Tower view back there, it's like really nice area. Even this building looks sick, dude. It's like so many sick vibes around here. I'm gonna go back and get the pizza. This is what I like about walking around, because you can see all this random stuff like that thing over there. Whatever this is, man, it looks so crazy. Look. That is so trippy. Like, what is that? Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the distillery and get my pizza, and we'll go from there. I'm almost there. Hopefully my pizza is not too cold. That view though.
I was about 15 minutes late, but shout out to District Pizza for keeping the pizza nice and warm. Even the cookie was nice and crispy. So hopefully it survives this long, cold walk home. I was walking the other day and I realized this cool thing. I'm not sure who put it there, but if you're ever in David Crombie Park and you see this pole, take a picture and tag me on Instagram.
All right, boom. So I'm finally back. I don't know how long it took me. I think I left at like, I want to say 6, so almost like 2 hours later. Now it's time to try the pizza. So I got a chocolate chip cookie, of course. You know how it is. Let me wash my hands first and I'll show you what's good. 1 sec. Real quick, I took my Fujifilm camera. I bought it for like 800 bucks. It's like 10 years old and it was still so expensive because Fuji, they be taxing their customers, man. It's the X70. Nowadays, since the weather's better, I just take this on walks with me and I just like take photos everywhere. I think yesterday I didn't really use it too much, but today, dude, I'm telling you, I was like, bah, 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 taking pictures of everything. And that's why I didn't vlog that part. So I saw these bad boys. I even took a picture of them. I was like, saw this fat chocolate chip cookie. I'm like, yeah, I gotta have that. And then I got this. It's called a Bria Taco. Bria pizza. Boom, this is what it looks like. And they also have some Bria sauce, okay? It smells kind of like soup. I don't know if Bria like sauce is supposed to smell like that. Here, you guys smell and tell me what it smells like. Oh, it smells so good though. Okay, let's just take a cold pizza bite, okay? My mouth is watering like crazy right now. Ready? I'm gonna give my honest review off my first bite. When I finish it, I'll give you like a proper review. It does taste pretty good. I just don't know what to rate it right now. Low-key, I should just make this like a food channel. I love eating food. So I'm gonna just start reviewing food like every vlog at this point. Presentation, solid like 8 out of 10. It's not bad. I think it's a little bit too salty. Give that like a 7 out of 10. And now I'm gonna just take a plain bite. That's some good pizza, not gonna lie. I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. This is a good pizza. I'll definitely get it again. And that's what I love about walking around and exploring. You literally walk around places, you're like, oh, that's cool. Let me try it out. And then if you find something you like, now you have recommendations. Like beforehand, I couldn't really recommend anything to anybody if they came over. I'd be like, yo, it wasn't good in the area. I can't really tell you. But the Bria pizza from District Pizza, fire. I totally recommend you guys get it. I'm gonna try the chocolate chip cookie. It's kind of tastes pretty good. It's like 3 different types of chocolate. There's white chocolate, and then I don't know what kind of chocolate that is, and then milk chocolate. Tastes like a Hershey's mini egg. That's literally what it tastes like. I just beasted the pizza and the cookie. Here's my honest review. I'm gonna give the cookie a solid 8 out of 10. It was just a little bit too sweet for me, but I like the concept of like the dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. Pretty good cookie, not gonna lie, and it was pretty big as well. Now for the pizza, I'm gonna give that a solid, I think 8.5. I don't know if I said it before, but 8.5. It was a great pizza, which is really good. I'll definitely get that pizza again. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna call it a night.